Hey everybody, happy Monday. Let me just tag a few people before I get started. Hope y'all are having an amazing Monday. Hope you all can hear me okay. I know sometimes this Wi-Fi can be something else. I'm just going to tag a few people. But I hope everybody's had an amazing day, wherever you're tuning in from on this evening. If you don't mind, if you can hear me, just say I can hear you. Okay, want to make sure everybody can hear me nice and clear. And also let me know where you're tuning in from. I always like to know where people are watching, because I know with this Wi-Fi capability, you can tune in from all over the world at different time zones. So definitely let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this on replay, push hashtag replay. Let's get a few more people. And also feel free to share this as well. All right, I'm not going to tag too many more people because I definitely want to go ahead and get started. First, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in for wherever you may be watching. I don't see any comments, so maybe it'll pop up momentarily. I know Facebook changes all of their things from time to time. Before I get started, I'd like to again say thank you so much for joining on this Monday night free successful tips. Okay, I came on last Monday as well, so I just thought I would come on again, just to tune in with you all. Like I say, I hope it's been an awesome Monday for you all. It's been very amazing for me, very productive as well. Before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Shanika. I've been in the online space for 5+ years. I'm also right now an online business coach. What I like to do is work with mompreneurs, entrepreneurs, specifically ladies. You don't have to be a mom, but you can be a ladypreneur to help them build that confidence and skill set online. Okay. But anyway, the topic for tonight, what I'm going to talk about is 3 qualities. And I have my notes here because I just don't want to leave off anything. 3 qualities every successful entrepreneur must have. For those in the online space, know there's, so much that we do in the online space. But tonight I want to talk about 3 qualities that every successful entrepreneur must have. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I can't see who that is. But yeah, so again, the first thing I want to talk about today is adaptability. So this is one of the first qualities that every successful entrepreneur must have is adaptability. And for those of you, I'm just going to read the direct definition of that is the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions. So those of us know in the online space or either just been in the entrepreneurship mindset, you must be able to adapt to adaptability. You must be able to adapt to change, because sometimes, or pretty much all the time, every day is not going to be the same typical day in the online space. As an entrepreneur, you never know what you may run into. So it's very important to have adaptability, be able to adapt to any situation that you may be going through. You may have days, in your business or even clients, different personalities you got to deal with. So you have to really learn to adapt to whatever it is that you're dealing with at the time. So that's very important. Not only even as an online marketer or entrepreneur, it's very important in everyday lifestyle as well to be able to adapt to different things that's going on. For example, you may just using your household, for example, you may go to bed at night, everything's fine. Wake up the next morning, you can have let me say your toilet could be broke or running over, or something in your house may not be working properly. So you have to be able to adapt to changes on a daily basis. Even with so much going on with this pandemic, a lot of us have learned to adapt to the change, adapt to wearing masks. As before, last year, we didn't have to wear face masks everywhere we go. This year, we have to. So in that case, everybody had to learn to adapt to whatever's going on in the circumstance and the situation. So just like being an entrepreneur, we have to learn to be able to, we have to learn to be able to adapt to any situation. Okay, so that's the first thing. It's very critical in your business to be able to do that, because like I say, you may have different clients, or you're going to have different clients, different personalities. So a lot of times we have to learn to adapt to different personalities along the way. So that's the first thing of the 3 qualities that every successful entrepreneur must have is adaptability. The second thing is persistence. And pretty much everybody know what persistence is, but just reading that, the exact definition is firm or obstinate continuance in a course or action in spite of difficulty or opposition. As you all know, as being an entrepreneur, there are days that you may not even want to post, or you may not want to talk to or network with people, or you may not want to follow up with your clients. But as we know, as being successful as entrepreneurs, that's very important in your business. Why? Because you want your business to grow. You want your business to continue to generate revenue, whatever your revenue goal is. You want to continue meeting new people. So being persistent in your business requires you to be persistent on a daily basis. And remember that word persistent, like I say, as an entrepreneur, you will encounter bumps along the road. And that includes, you may even lose some clients. There may be some clients or teammates or whatever your brand is online. You may lose some people. So with that being said, you cannot just stop in the middle of your business because 2 people decide to not work with you anymore. 2 people decide to venture off to another business opportunity. You must stay persistent no matter what. If you're growing a team, like I just said, some people will leave your team. You may have a team of 10 for a whole year. I'm just using that as an example. And then next week, you can lose all 8 of those people. But the thing is, with being in an entrepreneurship mindset, you must stay persistent. Persistent, like I say, with your posting, persistent with your mindset. Persistent with posting, persistent with going live, persistent with whatever it is, following up with people, getting back to clients. Those are just some examples. I'm just looking here at my notes. I wrote down that nothing can take the place of persistence, and you can't succeed without it. So in order to be to run a successful business or have a sustainable business, you must be persistent no matter what. Okay. Of course, you have to adjust your time and set, your planning or whatever, but you must be persistent on a daily basis. So like I said, for those of you that are joining, the 3 qualities every successful entrepreneur must have. The first one is adaptability. The second one is persistence, what I just went over. The third one I would say is very, very important, is your work ethic. And that kind of goes hand in hand what I just discussed. Work ethic is basically, of course, your work ethic, how well you are doing on your job or whatever it is that you're doing, your business. It's a very important skill, first of all, to have. Because if you have, first of all, a poor work ethic, you're not going to go long in your business. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to get the clients you want to get. You're not going to meet the people you want to meet. You're not going to be in rooms and doors that you never thought you would believe in if you didn't have a great work ethic. And also that goes with, the willingness to work hard. Very hard. And like I say, even running a business, everybody know if you're in the online space or just an entrepreneur in general, it's not always an easy task. You have to still keep your work ethic up, continue doing the things that you do. Don't get dismayed or upset, or down. Even on days that you feel down, you have to push yourself for greatness on a daily basis. Because running a business is very difficult, you all, because it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of lead generation. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of your time. You may have to get up an extra hour early. You may go to bed an extra hour later because you have things that you're working on, especially if you're starting a new business. So again, success as an entrepreneur requires hard work. So the 3 qualities again, because this won't be long tonight. First one is adaptability. That's very important in your business. Very critical in your business. Be able to adapt to whatever change it is going on. Keep your head focused. And that alone goes with a lot of personal development, all up under that umbrella. The second one is persistence, because you will encounter bumps along the way. You must stay persistent in your business for your business to continue to grow. Okay. And the third one, like I said, is work ethic. So you have those three tonight: adaptability, persistence, and work ethic. Those three are very, very important in your business. Hey, Otrice. So, and like I say, success as an entrepreneur definitely requires hard work. Even days that you're tired, and some people, have their regular job they do on the side. So if you're building an online business, a lot of times it's going to take, like I say, staying up later, getting up an hour early, or vice versa, until you decide, till you get what you want to get as far as your personal business. So it takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of give and take, because as we all know, nothing comes easily. Nothing's gonna just fall out the sky and say, boom, you're blessed with all this. It's a lot of hard work. The seeds that you plant today will determine your future tomorrow. Okay, let me repeat that again. The seeds that you plant today will determine your future tomorrow. Okay, so you might wake up, right now, you might say, hey, I want to start my lash business or whatever. Remember, the market is never too saturated. I hear that a lot from a lot of entrepreneurs that are in my inbox. A lot of people say, well, I don't want to do that because so-and-so doing that, or it's already 10 people doing it online. It don't matter what nobody else is doing. You have to be authentic with yourself. Be you. And guess what? If it's meant for you, people are going to come. Okay? And like I always say, your mind, y'all. And I had mentioned earlier on an earlier live earlier, I think I was in my, maybe in my post that I posted about this book that I'm reading. A lot of people have been telling me to read this book. It's called The Compound Effect. And I think the author is Darren Harvey. But you can actually listen to it on YouTube. It's an Audible. I think everybody, whether you are online business owner, entrepreneur, mompreneur, whatever you are, the compound effect is amazing, y'all. I'm like in the middle of the book, but it talks a lot about the mindset, the keys to success, manifestation, because I tell you, it's amazing. That's all I can say. Amazing. So check out the book. It's a free Audible. It's called The Compound Effect by Darren Harvey. Everybody needs to listen to that. Everybody needs to listen to it. I used to be the one that read books all the time, but now I'm on the go. Have my 3 children, working my business, doing this and that. I have to listen to a lot of audibles. But guess what? I get that personal development in. So to wrap up tonight, thank you all for joining. Whoever's tuning in, if you're watching the replay, push #replay. Want to cover again, I went over the 3 qualities of every successful entrepreneur must have. The first quality is adaptability. Must be able to adapt. The second one is persistence. Must remain persistent no matter how many bumps come your way, no matter how many high and lows your business may have. You know the vision that God gave to you, or your calling, or your gifts. Work and manifest those gifts, y'all. That's another thing. We're sitting on our gifts. A lot of times people say, I want to generate generational wealth. Not knocking a 9 to 5, but if it's for you, it's for you. Don't worry about if the market's too saturated. Just keep pushing, keep going, staying persistent. And the last thing which I covered is work ethic. Work ethic, like I say, is a very important skill. You must have the willingness to work hard, very, very hard in your business. If you don't put anything in, you're not going to get anything out. So you must plant the seed today for the harvest tomorrow. But I know it's late. Thank you all for tuning in. And also, I've been putting out on all, I've been doing a lot of lives the last couple of weeks. I wanted to let everybody know I am doing online one-on-one coaching. So God is so good. I still have spots available. I have a 12-spot available program. It's a 6 weeks course. We will meet weekly via Zoom, 45 minutes weekly. So that's y'all. The price I'm setting in it would never be this low again. So you're going to get 270 hours worth of value. A lot of things that we're going to be talking about in that, or be covering, is the mindset, manifestation, goal setting, planning, and so much more. Lead generation to your business. So much value, y'all. But like I say, 12 spots are available. I will post the link in here and up under this live after it's over. If you want to go ahead and get started, plug in your spot, get locked in. I even have it on the scheduling app. The scheduling that's available, the dates, you can just go in, plug in the dates, the time, submit your payment, get your email. You're going to get a questionnaire from me, and boom, we'll get started with your one-on-one coaching. So thank you for joining, Otrice and Gloria, Michelle. That's all I can see right now. Have a great night until next Monday for free success tips. I'll see you again.